Alright, well, came out here on a trip up to Bodega Bay to do the birds filming locations and thought I'd take Highway 1 home and stop by the Point Reyes famous shipwreck. And it's right there in the middle of your screen, but as you can see it's about 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, and the tide is in. And the walkway to get to it is completely flooded. I mean, I could take off my shoes and socks, but I don't know if I feel like doing that. I might see if there's another way to get around over there on the left of your screen. But it's beautiful nonetheless, right? Isn't that just so pretty? We're gonna go to one more location as well right after this, just to show you something else in Point Reyes. It's pretty cool. But this the shipwreck is beautiful. And when it's low tide during the earlier time of the day, you can get all the way out there and climb on that boat. Shows you just how much this water comes in though in the evening hours. So this was a fishing boat that got shipwrecked here years and years and years ago, and this is the worst I've seen it. I've been here a few times over my lifetime, and it used to actually have a full boat-like structure. I'll put up a picture right here so you can see. But it used to have a full shape, and just over the years it just keeps rotting away. Also in 2017 somebody did set it on fire. Just jerks being jerks basically, and it's just crumbling more and more every day. It looks like this is the worst state I've seen this in, but it is probably the most photographed shipwreck out here at the in Inverness over here at this little bay here. But I was reading that there are 79 shipwrecks in this area. Everything is just stuck out there in the water. It's pretty crazy. Cattle crossing sign. Cows everywhere. Look at that big guy. It's funny, like the ones they're like waiting to cross. Like that one's looking right at me. Like, are you gonna, what? They're so patient. Okay, now they're all coming. Oh. Okay, I was like, I'm going. Oh, don't hit the cow. Are you guys going? This is so cool. Cow crossing. There was a literal sign behind this. And you're going. Alright, this is my shot. This is my shot. Go. And this one's just lost over here. He's like, where'd it go? Alright, we're almost to the Point Reyes Lighthouse. And keep in mind, there is no town within 11 miles of us. The last town was back where the shipwreck was, and that's Inverness. This has all been country road all the way out here. Alright, so we're walking up to the Point Reyes Lighthouse, and I don't know if you can see that fog blowing. It is like flying super fast. That's the sun setting on the west. It's a pretty cool shot. That fog is ridiculous though. Cannot see the ocean at all. No, it's down there. Alright, the wind is blowing me sideways. Look at that guy's hair blowing. This is so cool. Here's some information about Lost to the Sea, all the different ships that have wrecked here since the gold rush. Actually, going back to 1595, the first shipwreck was recorded, but major following in 1849, a bunch of ships started going lost out in these seas. That one looks a lot like the one we just saw. Some more information over here. Rescuing wreck victims. The lighthouse did not guarantee safe passage around the peninsula for the unlucky that wrecked here, but it's still hope for survival. In 1890, highly trained crews of U.S. life-saving service struggled against the sea to save others. My eyes are watering in this one, guys. I'm trying to read this and my eyes are just getting so watery. Alright, let's go up. We're almost there because there are the cypress trees, and that's right at the entrance of the large stairwell that goes down to the lighthouse from the movie The Fog. Look at the moisture that is dropping down from the fog that's getting stuck on these cypress trees, and it's just dripping down. Like, oh, my camera's on pan. Don't be on pan. It's just like dripping down, almost like a shower. Look at this. And they're huge. They're like large drops. Look at this. That fog is just flying. Oh, I'm getting wet. This is crazy. It's even creating a little pond down here. This is craziness. Alright, we're gonna get to the edge of this walkway, and that's where they use the lighthouse from the movie The Fog. Alright, so today is Saturday, August 16th, and it is summer in Northern California, so this weather is wild. It's normally not like this, but I mentioned the movie The Fog, and I mentioned the town of Inverness, which is 11 miles back that way. So when you watch the movie The Fog from 1980, you know, makes it look like there's a town like right here, and there's not. It is just out on the coast. It is out here, and the town, the closest town is 11 miles that way. Sorry, the wind is like all up in my face, but yeah, so it's crazy. So nothing where this lighthouse is, just shots. No actual town sitting right there. The wind is extremely strong, and I'm looking straight downhill, and you can't see anything, so you can see why the fog would have used this location and this lighthouse. Look at that whale. Okay, well, as I guessed, would not be able to see the lighthouse, which is crazy. I don't even see the light right now. But this is a stairway that goes all the way down. And I will put up a picture that I took in 2021 for reference. Actually, the picture of the ship I put up earlier was from my trip out here in 2021 as well. So these are both taken by me. But let me kind of get here, and you'll see the picture for reference of what it actually looks like on a sunny day. Lots of people on this observation deck out here. God, that wind is wild. This is blowing everyone away, but look at this down here. I'm not sure if you're hearing me at all, but I'm looking down at the ocean and nothing. The lighthouse is down there. You can't see the lighthouse. Don't even see a light on. This is wild. If you were a fisherman or anybody navigating a ship right now, look, there's the sun. And the ocean is out there somewhere. Oh my God, this is so windy. Look at this plan. Holy. Holy mackerel. This is crazy. Alright, sun, where's the sun? There's the sun. And this is the fog everywhere. So they used the right, you know, definition of the fog is perfect for the movie. But you really cannot see anything. It is just wind. Okay, I came back to the map because, let's see, over here. So right now we are at Point Reyes, way out here on this coast. We were up here in Bodega Bay earlier, and that's where we were filming the birds, and the ocean views that we were getting were crazy from here. So we traveled a good little distance to get down here. We did have to go down Highway 1 through here, around Tamales Bay, and then right around here is where that shipwreck is. Then we had to take this all the way back down to Point Reyes. And to go home, we're going back down here. Well, not San Francisco, but we're going across it to the East Bay where I live. Quite a little trek today. It's been fun. All Alright, there's a good example of how strong the wind is. Look at that tree, how it's growing. It's unbelievable. Completely sideways. There we go. There's some motion out there. Much clearer as you get inland for sure. Alright, it looks like there's a sheriff kind of clearing people out of this area. But this is the cypress tree tunnel. I'll get a good shot driving by, but we won't be able to pull in like I wanted to. I was going to end the video here. But it looks like he's, yeah, it's a park ranger and he's clearing people off the street, so. Well, what I'll do is, oh, he's talking to a motorcycle guy, but what I'll do is I'll park right across the street and just give you guys a shot in really fast. I think I could do that. There we go. Kind of perfect, actually. There we go. A little shot into the cypress tree tunnel. Goes back to this old, like, I think it's a radio or power building way back there. It's pretty though, right? Lots and lots of famous pictures here if you just search up Cypress Tree Tunnel. But since that park ranger's here, we're gonna head out. Alright guys, see you on the next one.